Building owners are provided with a number of challenges in relation to their assets. One of them is how do they keep them relevant to the marketplace? How do they attract and retain the existing tenants that they might have? And how do they ensure that their asset stays with the times? And all of those challenges come down to an appropriate timeliness to replace plant and equipment, to look at other potential upgrades in the building that might attract that right tenant to their building asset. So the building upgrade finance mechanism provides them with a tool in a suite. There's a number of different ways in which they might be able to overcome those challenges, but in a lot of ways it might work out to be a very interesting one for them. It might work out really quite well. It's unlike other financing mechanisms in that there is opportunity to create an additional income stream through rebates that they get back from the tenants, which is dependent upon energy savings in the buildings and net lease arrangements. But what it does is essentially improve their cash flow over the period of time of their loan, their debt. And the building upgrade finance, because of the way in which the mechanism operates, it's easier access to capital as well, provided they're able to tick those boxes around the environmental outcomes that they're achieving. Big commercial building owners tend to have access to capital at very competitive rates and from lots of different places and spaces. It's generally the smaller building owner that might struggle to access the type of capital that he requires to either upgrade his asset or to replace some of those ageing plant and equipment items that he's thinking, oh no, I can't quite afford to be able to pay for those this year, so I'll let them run another year. In the meantime, his tenants are getting sick and tired of equipment breakdowns, his property manager's going crazy because of phone calls. But here's a mechanism that might allow him to tap into capital at a really reasonable rate. And as I said before, there is also opportunity to get an additional income stream, so they might end up with a cash flow positive outcome. So not only do you upgrade your building asset in a way that can increase the capital value of that building asset, but you also might even increase your cash flow as part of the process. Prior to then, of course, going through the process of attracting new tenants to the building, which has already been upgraded and therefore might be at a higher rate than what it might have been previously.